Hi guys, Violet Toxic Free, welcome. Thanks for joining me today. Today's video is slightly different. Well, only in a way that it's more scripted than usual, because I've had a situation happen recently, and if I just talked about it ad lib, it would probably sound very confusing, because these situations with toxic people are, they do things that surprise us, and they do things that actually are unexplainable to people. So trying to explain them to you lot without being scripted, it's just going to come across as gobbledygook. So I've scripted it today. I don't like scripting and I don't like reading, but it's the only way I can make sense of what's happened. I'm a bit disappointed in somebody. Again, I'm going to start reading. Firstly, I just want to say hi to all my old and new subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. I started this channel just really to share my experiences so that I could relate to people and them to me. I'm not a psychotherapist, I'm not trained in this area. I haven't got all the knowledge, the information or all the answers. But most of what I talk about is just me and my life. Hopefully things in it will help your life, knowing that you're not alone in this society or this community. Whether some like my honesty or they don't, I'm not going to change. Most who already watch my videos know that I'm open and honest and speak from the heart. I'm true to myself, and I won't hold on to anything that I know will help others. I won't be censored through fear of being trolled, thumbed down or disliked. I don't give two hoots about that. I'm here to help those who are in the fog, to get their way out, and those that need help, never to get lost in it again. As where my experiences come from, it does not matter. It's an experience with a toxic person. Whoever they are, I will not hold back. As I said, I'm not scared to tell the truth. I've never been afraid of talking about my mistakes. And if you know you're honest and you're being truthful against someone who isn't, you have nothing to be ashamed of. Truth has more strength than lies. I will not shield or shelter anyone if they've chosen to be manipulative or toxic. That's their fault. And I will not hesitate to use what they have done to teach others what to look out for. I will share to hopefully educate others of how these people work. I will own everything to get the truth out there. Toxic people would tend to be toxic out of range of other people's ears or eyes. One way is by email or messenger. If someone is toxic to me, I'm not ashamed to pull them up on it or out them. Use this experience to learn from. Education is power against these people. So if you do the crime, you do the time. In other words, so basically, if you're a completely manipulative, toxic knob, you deserve the karma. I've recently had experience with a friend, or let's say an ex-friend. I want to share what I've learned from this experience. The word Jekyll and Hyde is used to describe narcissists, sociopaths and toxic people. Jekyll was the nice one, who turned into Hyde, the nasty one. But with toxic personalities, the real person is Hyde, nasty. Then turns into Jekyll, the nice one, to gain something from you, like a supply, like admiration, or get an ego boost, or just get anything off you in any way that serves them. They will play Jekyll, the nice one, to get you to trust them, so they can get off you what they need. Then use Hyde to devalue, deceive, lie and hurt. They will manipulate your actions and manufacture in you what they want to see and hear in order to feed their supply. In my case, I've had a situation that only after the discard from a friend, I look back, like we do, and see the truth. No way a person who seemed so nice could manipulate a situation and turn into a complete opposite person. Wrong. The world and the people in it never cease to amaze me. I'm going to give some examples of how toxic people manipulate others from my recent experience. And that's what I want to share with you today. Toxic people are wrapped in the most surprising packages. I got my devalue on New Year's Day. A typical action of someone toxic. See, in a normal relationship between two friends, a simple question would clear up a misunderstanding. It would have cleared things up. But not with a toxic person. Like we project good, they project bad. I was hung, drawn and quartered without hesitation, but that means sacrificed in England. One question I would have explained. A deleted subscription. A question. Why? A slip of my finger, a glitch. I don't know. And it would have been sorted out. No drama. Clear up the misunderstanding and move on. But toxic people don't care about you. Sorry. As we now know, drama is a trait of a toxic person. They see red, they don't care, and they only care about their own ego. Any hurt ego will cause rage. Then they act in the most amazingly surprising, deceitful, underhand and manipulative way. No words, no questions. If they feel like they are not in charge, losing their supply, they will get in there first, no questions asked, and discard. Wrong or right, they don't care. They will not take the chance. I was innocent, what this friend thought I was guilty of. But I was to be punished. This was definitely a Jekyll and Hyde moment. This one is the worst, as this one advertises himself as being one of us, empathic, caring, and a survivor of narcissistic abuse. Having known this person for a year, a two-way mutual respect of each other's work, he turned on me in the most disgusting way that made my jaw drop. And it takes a while of cognitive dissonance before the brain sorts out what's just happened, and then the complete shock sinks in. Who the fuck have I been friends with for the past year? I will never ever be surprised from now on the disguises these toxic people will hide beneath. Who's the narc pretending to be the empath, and who's the toxic person pretending to be a survivor? Now, the toxic person, like in my case, tricked me into a conversation, a game only the toxic person was playing, one in which they manipulate. They will manufacture your response. If you get the answers wrong, you're in trouble. You're guilty. I didn't quite know at the time I was being tested, or I was in the game. To me, we were friends. I was guilty before being proven innocent. Projection of their own warped sense of the world. They play games with us, manipulating. Any point they feel vulnerable and their mask starts slipping and they aren't getting any attention, they think that you're the bad one and you're the Hyde. Within this toxic person's head, they are projecting their own self onto you. Projection, another go-to trait of a toxic person. And I knew nothing of what was going on. He thought I was manipulating him from one tiny misunderstanding. He didn't think to clear it up because he didn't care. His ego was bruised, and now I was on the way down. Confused? Yep, I was. A Thanksgiving letter, which he sent, I thought was lovely. This was a covert test. He wanted me to reply to his covert words to give him ego, but I didn't know he was looking for supply. Friends don't need to keep giving each other confirmation of value every 5 minutes. They don't need to keep saying how grateful they are, how thankful they are every 5 minutes. A friend, it's just a given. But narcs need that. Telling me how grateful he was to have me as a friend and how supportive I'd been, and that I was a great friend. Here, quote, "I want to thank you for being a friend, for supporting me." This is the letter that he wrote me. "Thank you for checking on me from time to time and making sure that I was feeling good. Thank you for supporting me. I'm glad that we have the kind of relationship where I help you and you help me. I never forget where I came from and who helped me and supported me along the way, so thank you. Thank you very much. And I hope this year was better than the last one. Thank you for everything, friend." And a congratulations, by the way, on the 2,000 subscribers coming up. I wish I knew how you did it so fast. Now, you look at that and you might just think, just a letter of Thanksgiving, which was what I thought. These words sounded lovely. I replied with a thank you. Mentioned we had lost touch, as I knew how busy he was and I didn't like bothering him. And I also said thank you for supporting me too. He then sent me this. "Do you know what I may have done to make you feel that I was too busy for you? Have I ever not replied to your message or call? Have I ever not been receptive to you when you've asked me for help? Or has my help ever not been beneficial? I know you said it's you, but if you know of anything I can do, please let me know. Thank you. Yes, I have been extremely busy and I have neglected a few things in my life, but I'm sorry I made you feel that way. So I'd like to know, and I'm open to anything you say." A little bit passive aggressive, don't you agree? At this point, I knew there was a problem, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it. I did reply with, "No, it's just me, don't worry." He had actually told me in many replies he was busy, so I eased off of the messages a bit, but I didn't like to say, "That's me." He still thought I had deleted his friendship by the lack of sub. Only after then the surprise shock came. This person thought I was lying and manipulating him, and thought his misunderstanding and warped view of the world. He saw himself in me, and he didn't like what he saw. Then I got this. I would edit it for you as it's a bit lengthy, but those bits don't change the context. This is what he then wrote on New Year's Day. Happy New Year's Day, Val. "This is unnecessary. I know you're upset with me, Val, but you did not want to take advantage of the opportunity I gave you to tell me. That's fine, you don't have to, but now let things be and leave me alone, please. You're not a friend. Friends don't treat me like this. Friends are honest and supportive, like I've always been with you. Besides being readily available for you to have a shoulder to cry on and help with your channel, I promoted you to my subscribers. I have 4 videos on my channel that shows your channel. I called you my friend. I tell thousands of people to support my friend, and they did. I would ask you how you grew so fast. Never a thank you. Never ever supported me, Val, at all. The only thing that you ever had to do was subscribe, but you unsubscribed from my channel the same day you stopped asking me for help. You unsubscribed from the channel and I never heard from you again. That is wrong, but you can do whatever you want, and how dare you not be straight with me. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Really, Val? Is that what you want, for me to have a great holiday? Or is this just a ploy to get more help and support from me? Just let it go. You don't want to be honest. You're not thankful. You're not supportive, so leave me alone. I don't want to reply because I know you will either deny it or blame me. I've done nothing and I already gave you the chance to tell me. So that ship has sailed, and I'm not interested in being friends to someone and not with someone. And it would be insulting for you to act stupid. Everything happened on the same day. You asked me why I don't comment on your videos, and you stopped asking me for help. You stopped messaging me, so you don't play dumb. Like I said, I don't want to reply. I simply want the bullshit messages to stop, please. Thank you. That was a shock, because a week before I got that Thanksgiving letter. I then looked back, like we all do, and I saw how covert these words actually were. See, this person thought I'd deleted his friendship, but I hadn't. It was either a glitch or a misjudged finger from deleting others. Why should I? I valued his friendship. But without the knowledge of this mistake, I was the manipulative one. So his Hyde kicked in and punished me for not saying the right things, not replying to his Thanksgiving letter in the way that he wanted me to. Let me explain what I should have done. As you can see, I want to thank you for being a friend, for supporting me, and thank you for checking on me from time to time and making me sure I'm feeling good. Thank you for supporting me. I'm glad we have the kind of relationship where I can help you and you can help me. I never forget where I came from and helped me, support me along the way. So thank you very much. So basically what he's trying to say is he's wanting me to say thank you very much to him. Thank you for checking on me. Everything he's saying, he's projecting onto me so that I say it back to him. And he didn't like the fact that he had thought he'd done everything for me, and I was slowly walking away from the friendship, which I wasn't, because he had stopped. As you can see, congratulations on the 2,000 subscribers. I wish I knew how you did it so fast. That is, as you know, later on he says that he helped me so much and I never thanked him. He's not actually asking me, how did you do it so fast? Well, he is asking me, how did you do it so fast? But what he wants me today to say is because of you. I did it so fast because of you. He needed supply. This whole Thanksgiving letter was a test, a covert manipulating test, so that I would reply to the very questions and the very things that he said in the very same way. But I didn't, because friends don't do that. Friends don't keep needing to validate each other It's a given that we both care. It's a given that we both support. Every time this man did something for me, at the time I thanked him. I thanked him a lot. And I was really appreciative of it. I am not going to have it held against me for the rest of my life and thrown back in my face. That is not a friendship. Asking me, do you know what I've done to you to make you feel that, I've been too busy? Have I not helped you? Have I not done this? Have I not done that? Yes, he had done everything. Yes, he had. But when someone keeps sending you messages saying, I'm busy, sorry, I'm busy, I'm at work, I'm busy all the time, you do get the message and you think, do you know what? I am going to back off. I backed off because I felt I was bothering him, because that's me. I don't like to bother people. So by writing then the actual letter on New Year's Day, which toxic people do on a holiday, he's angry with me. He hasn't got the ego of me. He thinks that I'm going to discard him, so he gets in there first. He's trying to take the praise for my subscribers. He's throwing back at me everything that I did. He said to me, you've never supported me, Val. Well, in the Thanksgiving letter, he's told me how much I've supported him. Can you see the difference in these two letters? One's a Jekyll and one's a Hyde. Can you all see? Can you read between the lines? I need people to start reading between the lines of what they're reading from their friends. If you have a gut feeling, I had a gut feeling from that passive-aggressive letter asking me what he'd done to make me feel that he was always too busy, and I should have thought about it. I still wanted to be this man's friend. I still wished him Happy Christmas. He was projecting my Merry Christmas and my Happy New Year were actually coming from a place of a greeting, a place from, a friend. No, he projected that onto me. He may go around being nice to other people to get what he wants from them, but I don't. So he was projecting himself onto me at that point. I was also supposed to keep on thanking him, obviously, for helping me with my channel. I'm sorry, but when I thank somebody when they've first done something, that's it. They know that I'm thankful. I don't have to keep telling them. But this man wants ego, ego, ego. He needs to be told the whole time. He was only helping me to basically get his ego boost. And I was helping and supporting him because he was a friend. So yes, I'm angry and I'm very disappointed. Bullshit messages. What bullshit messages? I texted him when the Las Vegas shooting happened to make sure that he was fine and okay. So if he's been holding on to the fact that he's been thinking I'm manipulating him this whole time and not been saying anything, that he's as bad as who he thinks that I am. One question. Why have you deleted my friendship would have actually helped, but no, they don't care. So this person was wrong about me. I was being a friend. And he was wrong about me. All they do is manufacture our response. I didn't know I was being played for supply. I didn't know I was playing the supply game. I didn't know that this person was doing nice things to me for things in return, expecting me to continuously praise him. Nice people do things to give, to make people happy. Not toxics, no. You owe them for eternity. Healing from emotional abuse takes a long time. And learning is a lifelong lesson. Never be complacent. Narcs will pop up in the most surprising places. You let your guard down like I did, and bam, they sideswipe you disguised as your mentor and your friend. I've been through so much and seen and heard and read so much about abuse to censor myself, and I'm not going to on my channel. I have no loyalty except to those who've been through the same thing as I have. I'm not here to build up subs, to get likes, to make money or show off. I'm here to help awareness, so if you want to show me your true colours and think I will go away quietly, you're very wrong. I've always said everything happens for a reason, and I also say make reasons for everything that happens. I won't let this go away. There needs to be a reason for it. I will never stay quiet. I'll stand up for what I believe in. I hate toxic people, and if I have to sacrifice myself and throw myself under the bus or throw myself to the lions, I will. In this world with toxic people, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. In other words, you say nothing and you get abused, and then you say something, you get abused. I'd rather choose the latter. I will be damned for speaking out rather than be damned and trapped in a cycle of manipulation. I will not accept or walk away or take your crazy. I will not sit and let people abuse others. If an abuser comes into my path, I will out them. I will at least make them think that there are people out there that might hurt their ego or rip off their mask. There are people that are not scared to put themselves forward. Thumb me down, I don't care. To me, that means I've said something you don't like. And those that don't like people supporting others and sticking up for themselves and helping others with the awareness of abuse are just as bad as the abusers. So the thumbs down are just cowards' way of hiding beneath the shadows. The more dislikes I get from my videos, the more people are aware of how many toxic, nasty people are in this community, watching our videos and joining our groups. I'm annoyed, I'm angry, and that's it. I'm not going to be censored. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to say nothing. If I feel pissed off with somebody, something, I'm going to say. I haven't opened this channel to make friends with people that are toxic. I've got no loyalty to anybody who's toxic. We're in this world on our own, and we have to survive as much as we can, and we have to do what we can whilst we're here. Anyway, please don't accept other people's crazies. Please don't accept other people's toxic behaviour and take it on as your own. I will not accept your toxic behaviour, and I'm disappointed in you for doing what you've done. You were wrong. Take care, guys. Stay safe.